Hello YouTube, this is Laskeri, back with another episode of Laskeri Plays Magic Island. Today we are going to be doing a few things, including going to the Nether. Well, first we're going to eat this delighted meal, which is a pretty expensive food, so hopefully it'll restore a... What? Was that not a real item? Oh... Should really stop trusting stuff I get from chests. Seem to be disappointing me more often than not. And now we have the villagers, so we should probably check if we can get anything interesting from them. I think I will put them in a cobblestone wall, because though a cobblestone wall doesn't really fit animals, it definitely feels like something you'd find in a village. Plus they're significantly cheaper. We don't need nearly as many either. So once we get this set up, we can see what the villagers have for sale, and hopefully we can get going on what we were going to do in the first place. Which is, of course, go to the Nether. It is an Elvis villager, and oh, I spawned it as a baby villager. It's a witchery villager. This guy wants an emerald for a note block. I'm sorry, but we're not going to trade with you. We're going to have to breed you off to get a villager we can actually use. Thank you very much. I did not mean to spawn that as a baby, but no matter. We now have 5 diamonds and a bit of redstone. Let's see, what else can we put away, clean up our inventory? We could spawn more cows, I guess, because we don't really need them to keep them in spawn egg form. Then we could harvest some of the sugarcane, because in fact sugarcane is probably one of the most useful resources, if not just for Thaumcraft. Let's see. What can we do? Well, there was that one wheat that was growing, so we could probably breed a couple of cows and then get leather and beef from them. Now that we do have a sword that's not a basic stone sword. So we got 1 beef, no leather from that cow. 2 beef, no leather. I do not seem to be having any luck when it comes to the leather, but no matter. Oops. It would help if you don't drop the meat on the ground. The snow, I guess we will have to plant a pumpkin eventually to propagate this with snow golem farm. For now, we could probably put it in here. There's the mycelium we got from the dungeon last time. And, right, cooking. I guess we'll just use these slabs, because we don't really need them at this point. I know that we probably shouldn't be cooking it, because there are probably more useful things. We do have onions and potatoes. We don't have tomatoes, though, so we can't make hash browns. I was about to say, where's my food? Yes, with the hunger overall mod, basic foods only restore very little food. So you're going to have to get a decent amount of food if you want to... With the mutandis you can transmute steak into chicken. Interesting. You can also make a foot long. So apparently we're going to be starting a subway in Minecraft. At least we need to get enough food so that we're not starving. It's good enough for now. Where did I put... Oh, I was about to say, I could have sworn I had more sugarcane harvested than that. So yes, the Nether. We need 1 flint, which we have, and 1 iron for the flint and steel. actually managed to get that right. I usually, in 1.7 and higher, it's a shapeless recipe, I think, so you don't have to worry about it, but in 1.6.4 you do have to get the shape of the recipe right. Thankfully I was able to do that without a hitch. So now we just build the portal, which has to be 3 high, and we need to, well, technically it's a little bit more than 3, but there we go. And now we will activate the Nether portal. I don't really feel like I want to go in there just yet, considering we don't really have a lot of food. Like, we can just go in and out really quickly, because I guess I should make the juicer that I was going to make. I said I was going to make quite a while ago, but never ended up making, because the juicer would definitely help extend these apples out at the very least. And now that we don't need to turn them in for a quest, it's doubly helpful. I know we had spawn pig eggs somewhere else. Bottom chest, yes. So we can leave the pigs for now. I should probably leave the obsidian too, because we're not going to be using that in the Nether. Or this bone. A string. Might want to keep that on me just in case. Don't really need the quest book either. And that should be good. Well, there we go. I keep saying I'm done, and then I'm not actually done. But now we shall head into the Nether. This could be a horrible mistake. We shall see. We need to go deeper. Okay, this is an interesting spawn. Huh, there are trees made of glowstone. I have never seen that. We don't have biomes and plenty installed, so we don't have... That's not what's causing those. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what is. But we need to gather nether quartz, soul sand, and netherrack. Netherrack is fairly easy to gather since you really just have to go this. Oh! Fire bat. Yeah, fire bats are a mob from Thaumcraft that aren't particularly friendly. They're not terribly dangerous, but they're also not fun to encounter. I guess I shouldn't have used a shovel if I knew I was going to get the soul sand, but soul sand can easily be broken by hand too. I believe we only need 16 soul sand, a stack of netherrack, and I think 32 nether quartz, either 32 or 16 nether quartz, but we're going to need nether quartz anyways, so I'm not very good at not reacting to things like that. I apologize if I scared anybody doing that. I did not know that blazes could spawn without the... I'm going to run now. This does not seem like a good time. There's another fire bat over there. And there are also blazes, so we're not going to go that way. We're hopefully going to find all the resources we need. There is an ore node right here. Whoa, it's trippy. Mouse over it. I kind of want to get that fire bat to come at us so we can kill it now and not have it sneak up on us. There's also a wisp. This is not fun so far. Let's see. Go over here, get the fire bat at us. Yep. There we go. And we will climb up here to get the rest of the stuff that we need. Well, we need 5 more soul sets, so we'll grab those really quick. Hopefully the blazes don't decide to aggro us. Considering they are right above that ledge, we only need to hurry up. And there's also gas that just spawned. There's 16 of that. I'll get the nether quartz that's over here because it's probably the easiest of the stuff that's on the surface at least. I'm not going to go that way because there is nothing but lava. I guess I should actually break the netherrack because we do need a stack of that. Luckily we get a blaze rod from this quest, so we don't have to worry about actually battling blazes, because in iron armor blazes aren't particularly fun. They're not impossible, but they're also not fun. I heard a fire bat, I don't know where it is. So I will ignore it for now, and hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. Or explode on me, as the case may be. No, yeah, another quartz is up right there. So we can branch out a bit. We only have about half a stack of netherrack, but it's not a big deal. I really do not like hearing that squeaking in the nether, because it always makes me afraid that I'm going to get jumped by a fire bat. And of course in the nether that's a bit more dangerous than in the overworld, because you have the chance of falling into a pit of lava. Which, as I would hope most people would know, is not very fun. There's some blazes over there, but I'm not going to let them see me. Probably use some of this, considering how common netherrack is. I guess the only worry is if we get shot by a gas to blow up the netherrack. And also set the ground on fire. But thankfully that no gases have spawned nearby. Generally, I tend to avoid the nether just out of principle, because it is probably my least favorite place in Minecraft. Just because of all the hostile mobs. Even though zombie pigmen aren't hostile by nature, they are, and particularly fun to deal with anyways. I'm sorry if I use a lot of filler words, because I am rather new to commentating. I'm going to hope that I only needed 16 nether quartz. If not, we can come back. Now we have 31 levels, so if we need to enchant anything, we do have the ability to put 30 levels on something. So let us check in the quest book. Oh. There we go. We needed 16, okay. I think I will get the reward bag, because Port of a Heart isn't nearly as interesting. Oh. That is good. The Blood Staff and Blood Wand core basically use life points from your soul network and from blood magic to regenerate V, which is Thaumcraft. Forbidden Magic adds the compatibility between the two, so now we have the ability to make a really good staff once we get further in Thaumcraft. Right now, not so much. I'm kind of wondering what this graveyard dust is used for. I guess it's not really used for anything, or at least nothing that any eye shows. So, not like normal crafting recipe. So we can make that, we can make this stuff. I guess we will make an iron door, since that seems to be the next step. And it's a fairly simple one. I mean, there's probably more to that quest than just crafting an iron door, but for right now we can do that. Oh, I guess not. We have a cookie. Do I really want to eat this? I'm not sure if I do. Well, we got cookies and milk in any case. I'm going to eat it just in case. Okay, so it is just a normal cookie. And we have another bucket, which is also good. And we have a second empty book. And we could easily knock this quest out, because we have all the stuff for that. Well, yeah, I still have enough for that. And actually I have just enough, because you need 1 nether quartz for that and 3 for that. Oh, no, for that, not the other. Yes, we can actually get started on this now. And we will get this reward. Well, that's the reward you get. You can get a foot, like this is the one that I had before. So from killing mobs I almost filled up a bunch of the aspects, but this one is completely full. And we also get a good reward bag. That is kind of cool, actually. I don't know if I will put it down right away, but we will use those eventually. Because it's not like... We can use them with Jabba to make the Java barrels, or well, just another the better barrels, you can make them act like ender chests where the two barrels are linked. If you have two of the B space upgrades, you have to tune them together to be able to do that, though. Let's see, what can we make? We could probably make that fairly easy. We probably need a bit more glowstone since we only have 10 for that. Let's see. I think this is, oh yes, this is the start of Ars Magica, so we need a blue topaz block, a chimerit block, and a Vintium block. Do we have enough for that? We do not. We have enough blue topaz, but we need more Vintium and chimerit. This is blood magic, so we need to make a sacrificial knife and a blood altar, which we could do easily. Witchery, which is, we need to make the basic, we need to make the witch's oven in the basic, the very first book, and this is various other things. Vacuum hopper's fairly easy to make. Let's see. Don't think there's anything else that we really need to do at this point. We could do that redstone quest really quickly. We do need to go back to the Nether to get more glowstone, though. Let's see. Yep. I knew I had more redstone. Let's see, do I have stone? Yes, I do. Let's see. I need to make a comparator. Item. So you need 3 stone for that, which we have. You need 1 more stone because you need 3 stone for the repeater as well. Let's see. We definitely have cobblestone to do that. And we should put away some of this stuff that we don't need quite right now. I don't know why it made us make an iron door. It's not like we used that for anything. I guess it's just a random requirement before you get started on the magic stuff, because, well, obviously by that point that you've gotten a bunch of materials, because if you look at the quest line, it's the end of the beginning, so you have to do I don't think this quest is set up right. I'm assuming that's blaze, zombie pigmen, and gas. But it doesn't seem like it doesn't say the actual mob name. So I will make a daylight sensor since that only requires wooden slabs, glass, and metals. I have glass, I just put it away. 10 spear currently. Comparator, I need 5 redstone torches. And that requires sticks. And let's see. I can go like this to make a comparator. And I can go like this, well, that to make the redstone lamp, and I guess I will put away this nether wood that I got as reward. I definitely need to clean up my inventory, but we can do that later, well, off camera probably, since it's not particularly interesting to watch somebody rummage around chests. And that is not what we need. We need to go like this to make a repeater. I'm actually surprised I remember those recipes since they're... Oh, I need to make 3 repeaters. Okay. I do have the redstone for that, with the stone for that. So I just need to make more torches. Sorry if this is boring anybody. I know I need to make 4, not 6. I can math totally. Guess it doesn't let you stack if you don't shift click. Nope, you have full inventory. Of course. Because when is our inventory not full? We do have redstone ore, that's cool. I guess I'll put some of this stuff here. We don't need these right now. That. How many? We have 2/4 of a hearts. Do we have any others? Does not look like we do, so we have half a heart now. I'll open the reward bag, and we get another Magician's Workbench, which is, I don't believe you get the upgrade when you break it, so if we do need to move it, we have this, and it's not terribly expensive, but it'll do, I guess. Having multiple crafting tables is always a good thing, like if you have a larger base and you need to move around a bit, and we have cookies too, so we can eat those rather than starving. Can make a brewing stand easily. So we got blaze rods from that, and we have cobble in here. Let's see, does it need to make? We need to make a potion of swiftness and a potion of strength. Those are fairly easy to make. We just need to get glass bottles and some sugarcane and blaze powder. I know I have blaze rods still. I'm just blind. And let's see, we have stuff to make glass bottles. And we can just go like this to get the water. And then fill it up. And then put nether wart in the bottom to get the awkward potions brewing. How many does it need? It only needs one of each. Get a potion of fire resistance and potion of regeneration from that as well. Cool. I guess we've got the redstone torch portion of that quest done. Still need to make 48 rails and 32 power rails, but that's only 2 crafts of power rails and 3 crafts of the non. So I guess the most efficient way would be to, well, we could just do this, because we will get the potions back, or the bottles back if we, so we could, I think we should make more glass anyways, because we did run out and we will need it for things in the future. Just checking the time. Okay, we're almost done with the episode, sadly. So we have the potions of strength. Oh. Oh, no, it just needed to be detected because it wasn't already. Or I guess it only detects it if it's an item that you take out of an inventory and put into, like, craft it and then put it into your inventory or something like that. Nether wart. And we have glass bottles. We'll probably use these potions anyways, so it makes sense to make them. Even if we don't use them right away, they're still useful. Like, even in a modded game, vanilla potions are alright. Obviously the blood magic ones are slightly better, but we do not have access to those right now. So vanilla potions it is for now. You're just an impersonator, you're not actually Elvis. I'm sorry, it wasn't really an attempt at humor, I just like messing around with stuff like that. The baby villager will grow up eventually, just not right now. Hopefully no zombies spawn, because they detect the village. I think you need at least one door for a village to be considered a village. And right now we don't have any doors down. They need to be, there's specific structure in Minecraft counts as a house in a village, so you need to have that specifically, and then you need to have multiples of that. For villagers to breed, they need a specific amount of doors. And we get that stuff. Let's see what we get from the reward deck. It's basic, so yes, of course. The old standby, right? Now we have a bunch of potions, which is cool. Could make a potion rack from Bibliocraft. I don't think they're very expensive. It's just a glass bottle and some wood, but that's not something I really want to craft on camera. So I will put all this stuff away, and we will get going on the next thing. Eat some cookies. We still have a bit of glowstone left and redstone. So let's see. For this quest we need to kill, supposedly we need to kill 3 blazes, 8 zombie pigmen, and 1 ghast. I'm glad there's only 1 ghast because ghasts are not necessarily, they're not rare, but they're somewhat hard to catch and actually kill. I guess we could get started on blood magic stuff that we need though, since that's probably the easiest thing we need to do. Do need 1 more stone. And we need to make another furnace. Blood magic is a fairly simple mod in the beginning, but it quickly becomes difficult to keep up with if you're not really sure of what you need to do. I've gone through to the end game of blood magic before, so I know pretty much exactly what we need to do. But for now, we shall. I believe this is the recipe for the. Oh yeah, I need 4. Wow. I can totally count. Actually, we only need to put stick in, I believe. Because the slab is 1.5 and then the stick is 2. Just in case I'll put those. Oh, well, I guess I didn't want to time that exactly. It's not like slabs are expensive, so. Yes, we need 2 gold. We also need 1 gold for the sacrificial dagger, so we might as well break up that block. And these are switched around. Yes. The sacrificial dagger is like that. Gold for the hilt, iron for the blade. No, that way around. Yes. And we have this complete. Oh, now for the hard part. Yes, we need to use 1 more diamond on making a weak blood orb, which is the very first tier of blood orb. It takes a diamond and I think 10,000 life points. Let's see. Let's say exactly. It takes 2,000. So that's. I think you get 200 for every prick of the sacrificial knife that you do. So. Yeah, so 20 or 10 hearts is the amount that you need. And of course we have to wait because just going straight into it and killing ourselves wouldn't be that great of an idea considering we have a limited amount of lives. I know that there are some people that play blood magic like that, but that is honestly not appealing to me. It just seems like it's very exploity in nature. We could use that regeneration potion we got to make things faster, I guess. And for the sake of video, we will do that. And we'll eat a cookie. Let's see. Can't exactly tell how much is in there, so I will get a bit more just in case. I believe you only need 10 bricks. But we shall see. We have 20 seconds left on the regeneration. Oh yes, you can't right click into, like, on the blood altar, otherwise it'll put an item in. It's one thing that slightly bothers me, but you learn to work around it once you're pretty far into the game. And we shall do it one more time, just for good luck, and we shall see if this works. Ideally it should, because it's probably one of the cheapest things besides for the basic slates, which only cost. But if it runs out of blood, it will actually start taking more blood, so it'll be less and less efficient the longer you keep it in there if it starts to fail. So just in case, we'll give it a little bit of a buffer, so hopefully it manages to transform. It's kind of iffy, but I think we got it in the bag. You gonna transform, or... hello? Oh, there we go. The weak blood orb. If we right-click it, it hurts us a little bit, but it binds it to our soul network, which is basically all of the life that that's contained within our soul. So now we can manually detect this, and I think we'll go with healing, because I think healing gives a slight bit more health than a regeneration potion goes, or at least as far as if you expand it with the, I think, glowstone, or no, redstone makes it longer. So now we need to make a lava crystal, which is fairly easy. It takes a couple of diamonds. This is somewhat annoying because blood runes take a bunch of the slates, which each take a bunch of blood, and this is how you get into the blood magic potion system. It takes life essence and various alchemical resources to transmute things into potions that can be used multiple times, as well as various other kinds of crafting recipes, including spell crystals and activation crystals and a lot of stuff that basically it's the alternative to crafting in the blood altar, which is only one ingredient at a time. This is how you make slates and upgrade your blood orb. And you can also fill your blood orb by going like this. If you have a blood orb bound to you and you right click it, well, if you put it in your blood altar while you have blood in it, it will absorb the blood that you have in the altar into your soul network, which is how you actually get around to using the rituals, because they take it from your soul rather than inside of the altar. There is still a significant amount of grindiness to blood magic, so we won't get started on that right away. I could go mining for the Vintium and Chimerit that we need, but right now I'm not particularly interested in that. And the Thaumcraft stuff is also somewhat out of reach. And, well, anyways, I think that's enough for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps me out a lot, because I am just getting started, and I hope that more people will be able to enjoy the content that I put out, because I'm really enjoying this series so far, and I hope you are too. So, thanks for watching. See you later.